let's get this debate started. Pahlaj ka parda, we here at Times Now say, bring it down. Bring down this Pahlaj ka parda. Cut it out and throw it away. Enough is enough. But that's our viewpoint. There are others who are supporting Pahlaj Nihalani tonight. I've got Dr. Anil Kumar, member of the CBFC, joining us from Bengaluru. Mamta, Kale, also a member of the Censor Board, joining us tonight. Abha Singh, a lawyer and activist in the studios with us. And Maulana Qasmi, National President of the All India Imam Council of India, joining us tonight to back the Censor Board and Pahlaj Nihalani on this specific cases. And of course, we'll discuss a lot of what has happened earlier. On the other side, Plabita, Borthakur, also an actor of Lipstick Under My Burkha, along with her co-star from the movie Sushant Singh, Trisha Shetty, lawyer and She Says founder, CEO, sitting with us here in the studios, and Vivek Agnihotri, director, joining us from Mumbai. I want to go across to our members of the CBFC tonight first and try and understand from them. Now, through the day, we've racked our brains over those 3 lines that were written in that letter that went out to the filmmakers from the Censor Board. And Mamta, Kale and Dr. Anil Kumar, we've asked Pahlaj Nihalani, we've even asked the CEO of the Censor Board on what those lines really meant and what the rationale was. We haven't gotten the answer. But before I come to that, I want to understand from you, what was the CBFC and all the members of the examining committee and the revising committee thinking when they release movies like The Grand Masti, Grand Masti and Great Grand Masti? Not just once, 3 times that kind of pun intended sex comedy was allowed to release, with some cuts maybe, but it still made it to the theatres and into the homes of people's television. These posters that my producers are unsure whether we should show on our televisions or not, so we are playing it safe because we don't want to take risk with any sanskari censor coming down on us. But they show these actors and heroes with big balloons on their chest as they ogle with their eyes popping out at the women who were barely wearing any clothes on the poster. They're looking up the skirts of 3 women, 3 heroes at the bottom of the poster, looking up the skirts, and their expressions make it very clear what's going on in their mind. Then you have posters with zoomed in cleavages and other parts of women's bodies. And there is one specific poster with a ketchup bottle popping out from the crotch of the actor, the woman in front of him who's peeping into that. How did this get approval? Big posters all over the city, or maybe just at the theatres. How did these posters get approval, Mamta, Kale? Were you not offended then? Didn't you think people will be offended?
The name of the movie, the title of the movie is Lipstick Under My Burkha. So what are we talking about? Are we...
No, please first answer me on the question I have asked you.
Of society?
On the question that I have asked you, Mamta, Kale, on the movies that have been given approval. Please answer me on these movies. How is it that the Censor Board did not have a problem with these? I am fine with them. I have no problems. But why is it that the Censor Board today, which comes up with issues about women, a story about a woman, you have issues. You don't have issues with these kind of movies where women are being mocked and objectified in the most lowest degrade possible manner? Please explain to me, what is the special guideline under which approvals are given to these movies?
They are talking about women empowerment. What is women empowerment? I mean, we are talking about a sensitive issue. Is this the way to talk about a sensitive issue?
Mamta Kale, excuse me.
You have to use abusive language.
How did you become a CBFC member, ma'am, with due respect? What do you mean? What do you mean? What segment of society, women empowerment? What is the problem with lipstick under a burqa? What do you mean by women? What was that reaction of yours with the title of the movie?
You don't find anything wrong with the name?
Why?
Or with the title, sir?
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? The burqa or a hijab is the choice of dressing of any Muslim woman or any woman for that matter who can choose to dress in that manner. And if she chooses to wear lipstick, wear perfume, wear colorful outfits under that, what's wrong, Mamta Kale?
CBFC have not come just like that and
Plabita,
sit.
Plabita, no, they have a this is not there in that letter. Plabita, answer Mamta Kale, a CBFC member today who's supposed to, who are self-professed custodians of what India can watch and what India cannot watch. Okay, One of those members today on our panel, Mamta Kale, says,
No,
lipstick
it is
under
not
my
about
burqa.
that. It is
How
about
can have you seen the
CBFC
title?
has
Oh my
a
God.
And by the way,
that's the reaction.
that's not even mentioned in the letter, Mamta Kale. You've not even mentioned that you have a problem with the title of the movie.
And
So,
if the
can you believe this,
Now
Trisha?
you're coming up with new reasons.
Actually,
Can you believe this, Trisha?
divisive politics. They do this all the time. When you talk about right to pray, they say, oh no, this is an affront to religion.
What I would like to say is...
Okay. Yes, Plabita. Okay. Go ahead. Plabita, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this film has been celebrated all over the world, and it has also had its screening at Cairo, in Egypt, which is also, a Muslim populated country where people wear burqas and hijabs, where people have accepted it and they've loved it. And people are coming and telling us that they could really relate to the film. So yeah, so I don't know why the title burqa is a big issue. If it's lipstick under my burqa, so like, does she mean that people who wear the burqa cannot wear lipstick under the?
No, that's her. That's a CBFC member's
And anyway,
interpretation.
burqa is used as a metaphor in the film.
Yeah, but that's
Metaphor or
so
not?
difficult for them to understand.
Metaphor or not, Plabita, my question is, it's won an award in Mami. It's won an award. It's won international acclaim. The largest democracy in the world today. In 2017, a CBFC member in Mamta Kale on the Newshour tonight says, Plabita, with you as part of the cast, that how can you have a title like lipstick under a burqa? And this is a new one, mind you. It's not even there in their letter where they have raised the objection.
I feel that this entire situation that we are in today with the film says that we need more and more films like lipstick, and lot more of them, because we just need them to change this mindset that people have.
Yes, well said, because Mamta Kale, this is what the justification is in the letter that the board has sent. The story is lady oriented. First of all, it starts with please listen to me. No, please listen to me. Please listen to me. You've already said what you had to, that you have a problem with the title of the movie.
Society, then they could have educated this system. They could have gone to villages, from one village to another, and start educating women about it. If they say that it is not a profit making, how does it matter? How does it matter whether it's profit making or not profit making, or what it is and who's making the film? Ways are there. They don't
Mamta Kale, you know what? Perhaps this is what happened. You have come with a decided fixed mindset. The way you probably watched the movie and decided you don't want to give a certificate to this movie with a closed mind. With the same closed mind, you're not even listening to the people on this panel.
With a preconceived notion that this movie is coming from this walk of life, so we are going to reject it.
No, you already have the preconceived notion. Mamta Kale, please, with due respect to you, ma'am, you are part of Pahlaj Nihalani and his team.
We are not.
We hope India is watching. Who are our censor board members or the certification members, Central Board of Film Certification? Mamta Kale is one of the members under team Pahlaj Nihalani. I hope the INB ministry is watching this broadcast tonight. I hope India is watching this broadcast tonight, because once somebody says, a CBFC sitting member says, have you seen the title? Sushant Singh, I'm appalled. How did these people get appointed? They themselves are, let me not make that comment, but please, they themselves are so prejudiced. How can you have a prejudice against lipstick under my burqa?
How do such people?
What is wrong with lipstick under my burqa? No,
and they say
please,
that
what is wrong with the woman, or what is wrong with the woman in a burqa wearing lipstick? What is wrong?
And they talk about.
And if that's the mindset, you don't have a problem with the title. And that's nowhere mentioned. If the problem is with the title, it's not mentioned anywhere. Vivek, Agnihotri and Sushant. Sushant Singh, first to you.
Bring about change.
Sushant Singh.
To change the society, they can do it in a
okay, you know what, Mamta?
Yes.
You know what, Mamta?
I myself.
Stop lashing out at the other side. You are here to defend your decision. You are not here to make attacks about the other people, the other side of the other mindset, or even the movie. You need to defend your decision, and if you can't do that, I'm going to cross to Dr. Anil Kumar, and I'm going to ask him this question. Repeatedly through the day we've asked CBFC members, nobody has been able to explain to us what exactly is the problem. Is the problem that the story is lady oriented? Because we are unable to understand what that means. because it's a story about women. That's the problem.
CBFC has just done it.
Mamta Kale, the question is not for you. I'm going across to Dr. Anil Kumar, also your colleague. Please allow him to answer. Or is the problem that the story is about fantasy above life of women? Is that the problem?
Firstly, let me correct.
Or are you being a bit
statement.
sensitive touch about one particular section of the society? Please explain to us what do these statements even mean?
Can I come in?
Please do.
Can I come in now? Can I come in now? Firstly, let me clarify that the films you mentioned, Grand Masti and the other ones have not been cleared by CBFC. They have been cleared by ASCAT. For your kind reference. Now, and let me now just explain you the functioning of the CBFC. The CBFC.
Did you give a rejection certificate to these movies, sir? Pardon my ignorance. Pardon my ignorance, Dr. Anil Kumar. Was it outright rejected these movies?
No. See, given here we have not.
You probably asked for 5 more cuts that the tribunal overturned. So please don't say that. Did you outright reject the certification to these movies like you did in this case, sir?
Let me speak at least. Let me speak at least. Then you can give your opinion. You are going judgmental on us.
Yeah, you went judgmental on lipstick under my burqa, sir. So we've got every right to pass a few judgments of our own. Please go ahead now.
Firstly, the movies what you have mentioned have been cleared by ASCAT.
So did you block it? Did you say reject these movies? These movies are not fit to be aired. Did you say that? Was that the position of the CBFC?
Was there an outright
There are
ban?
various reasons. There are various reasons on which grounds the CBFC gives its certifications or denies certification.
Each of those grounds, do you want me to break it there? Threadbare?
The producers have gone to ASCAT, which is the next level for their films to be certified and
My
cleared.
question.
So
we are asking you a straightforward question, Anil Kumar. You're not answering that. Did you say reject certification for Masti Zade? Did you say reject certification for Masti, Great Grand Masti? Did you say reject certification for movies like Haram Khor and Kamine?
Reasons given, Anand. It cannot be the same reason. Come on. Don't say that. Put words into my mouth.
What?
There are various reasons on which, depending on the content of a movie.
What is the content here? What is the content here that you've banned the movie altogether? What is the content here? What is so objectionable? No. If sir skirt उठा के तूने कर दिया दिल को dynamite हो skirt उठा के तूने कर दिया दिल को dynamite. अरे फकीरा ना इश्क हुआ है overnight. Sir, these lyrics are out. If this sir is not objectionable, if this did not get cut and if this movie did not get banned, lipstick under my burqa, why is it getting banned? What kind of audio pornography is more than this?
Why? Let me explain you, no? Allow me to explain how it is working, then you can come with your questions.
Yeah, please.
See, in the last 1 year, for your information, in the last 1 year, 82% of the movies which have come to CBFC have been cleared without a single cut. Did you ever mention this in your programs till date?
Oh,
no,
we should be thankful.
No,
you are banning a movie. You are banning a movie where one of your panel member from Delhi says it's the title. The members, your members in Mumbai say they have put how many sections? They have put sections which you will say national interest security. The clause under which you can ban a movie.
These are not interpreted by me or the present CBFC members, Anand. These are governed by the Act of 1952.
Yeah, I know. I saw the Act, sir. Let me read out the Act. Let me read out the Act. No, the guideline under which a censor board is claimed to have taken this decision. Now, the censor board derives its power not to certify a film under Section 5B of the Cinematograph Act. I am reading this act and then going to Sushant and bringing in our other panelists. Thank you for your patience. Principles of guidance in certifying films. A film shall not be certified for public exhibition if, in the opinion of the authority competent to grant the certificate, the film or any part of it is against the interest of the sovereignty and integrity of India, the security of the state, friendly relations with foreign states, public order, decency or morality, or involves defamation or contempt of court, or is likely to incite the commission of any offence. And it says, subject to the provisions contained in subsection 1, the central government may issue such directions as it may think fit, setting out the principles which shall guide the authority competent to grant certificates under this act. Sir, lipstick under my burqa talks about 4 women who are expressing themselves.
Can I come here?
Yes.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Can I come in for a minute?
Yes.
Can I come in for a minute? See, for example, in the recent past, Jolly LLB was cleared by the CBFC. The Honorable High Court came with suggested 4 cuts to be done after the certification.
Yeah.
We have respected it.
Yeah.
When you take it in the case of Urta Punjab.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Let's keep
Urta Punjab,
going.
what did the court say? Urta Punjab, what did the court say? Urta Punjab, the court said the board is not necessarily empowered to censor films. The word censor is not found in the Cinematograph Act. The board can make changes in the film, but this power must be exercised in consonance with the constitutional guarantee and Supreme Court orders.
Based on the content.
And the court also said a film board need not be oversensitive in the matter of art. It will not be permissible to see isolated factors and pick up some lines, songs and dialogues.
Anand, have you seen this movie?
Urta Punjab dialogues. You recommend cuts, sir. Don't ban the movie. Sushant Singh. Our CBFC members have gone from bizarre to the ridiculous in their explanations and defense. Can you believe this, Sushant? These are the people who are censoring and who are actually certifying movies that India can watch. Sushant Singh.
It's a very, very, very sad day. Very sad day. The whole world is laughing at us. ISRO launched 104 satellites. We sent Mangalyaan. And here we have a movie which has been appreciated by audience worldwide, by audience within the country itself. There were around 600 to 800 people watching this movie in Mami. There were women, there were men, and they were all from different walks of life. Intelligent people clubbed their opinion, who gave standing ovation to the movie, by the way, along with Mr. Prakash Jha, Alankrita Srivastav, Ratna Pathak, Konkana Sen Sharma, Sudhir Mishra, Ashok Pandit, and all other people who have been supporting this movie. Now, this panel of experts of 9 people, whoever they were, their combined wisdom is more than these thousands of people who have appreciated this movie. What have we come to? You guys are on the back foot and you are giving illogical defenses about this, about your decisions. You know you did a wrong thing and now you're just saying anything which comes to your mind about the title, about the moral fabric, about Cinematograph Act. Anything and everything is game now.
Absolutely.
You made a mistake, just accept it and move on.
But they won't. And Sushant,
And
I find that really shocking. I find that really shocking, Sushant, because you know what? We asked the censor board chief and we asked the CEO. Now, neither of them have seen the film. Now, I understand how the procedure works. Everybody in the board doesn't need to see the movie to give it a clearance. But once it's become such a big controversy, and that outrageous set of lines has come out in the open, which honestly, Pahlaj Nihalani should be embarrassed tonight. That somebody in that examining committee has actually written out those lines, Trisha Shetty. That the film is lady-oriented and it is about fantasies above life. And of course, that what they effectively mean is women cannot be fantasizing even if it is in the secrecy of their own bedroom. And that is a problem for them. Yet, Trisha, it's not that Pahlaj told us or Anupam Srivastav told us that we are going to go back and see what really went wrong and why this was given. They just came out and said, no, we haven't seen the movie, we weren't on the committee, we have not even seen the letter, but it's all right. This is what we are supposed to do.
You know, it comes back to every time you see sexually liberated women, every time you see women exerting their sense of agency, they'll use 2 excuses. They'll suddenly cite religion, or they'll go back to their favorite excuse of saying this is against Indian culture. What part of the word burkha is objectionable? What part of the word lipstick is objectionable? Coming back to the reasons given, story is lady oriented and that is an issue of objection. The fact that they are fantasizing about life and that contentious sexual scenes is what they're finding objection over. So basically any movie that does not profess to patriarchy, any movie that does not show women in the position of an abla nari, who's okay with being stalked or running around trees, or okay with man saying thappad se nahi pyar se nahi samjhoge to thappad se bhi samjhanga, all of that is okay because all of that is symptomatic of Indian culture. But for women
being directed by a strong woman director who's claiming that this is a feminist movie, women exerting their sense of agency, women exerting their sexual liberation, suddenly that becomes problematic to these women. It's only problematic to those who profess to patriarchy, who like seeing women playing subordinate positions, do not like seeing women playing dominant characters and expressing their emotions, feelings or sexual liberation. And any excuse of religion or this is against Indian culture is absolutely unbased.
No, and this mindset, Vivek Agnihotri, is bizarre. You know, society is not ready for it. It's too direct. This movie can be too bold. It is asking many uncomfortable questions. Lipstick, burqa, together. How is it possible? Look at the attitude.
Anand.
See, some of the songs, if you see, the kind of dances you see, I think they are a shame on our culture. But they get approved. But that's not the thing. See, I am for absolute freedom of speech. Nobody in this world, it's our birthright. God has given us mind, thoughts, ideas and speech. It is our birthright. It's got nothing to do with democracy or any other system. The thing is, the CBFC has become redundant. It's irrelevant. It must be abolished. But what I want to say is, like you in class, in school, in classes, you appoint a monitor, and after some time, if there is no check and balance on him, he starts misusing his position and starts bullying people. Now here the guidelines and the rules of CBFC are so ancient and they are so open to judgment and they are so subjective that anybody can sit. What happens is that 5-6 people from different walks of life who have nothing to do with anything, they work somewhere as teachers or railway guards, they come and suddenly they come and see a film and they make up their mind and they follow the guidelines. So it's totally on to their discretion. I think this system should be abolished. I am waiting for Sham Benegal committee's recommendations to be implemented as soon as possible.
Well, it's been a year. Vivek Agnihotri, isn't
all
it
these
also...
people who are talking here, actually they do not know nothing.
Yes,
they are just sitting here. I don't know why they are sitting. They have no clue about anything.
Isn't it also infuriating? It's been a year. I mean, firstly, that perhaps that step should have taken a while ago. And
it was promised that it will happen in weeks. When the first time this entire issue happened, Tanvi, and those weeks have now lapsed into months and more than a year.
The High Court has given a judgment that censor board has no power to censor anything.
I just read that out. I just read that out.
Understand? Still, they should understand. But
I just read that out. And then at that time they were at least suggesting cuts. In the case of Urta Punjab, they said leave Urta but remove Punjab. This time they didn't. They have a problem with lipstick under my burqa. They're saying just remove the whole movie altogether. Abha Singh, this is bizarre. Please don't defend this.
No, Anand,
please don't back this.
I've been listening to everyone.
I don't think it's under their jurisdiction to censor
the letter has been signed, put up by some babu, and the higher-ups have not read it. Because if it talks of fantasy, women, I would say the movie, what all we have seen, it definitely shows the aspirations of women who are chained. So to that extent, I would definitely say that this is a liberating movie, and somewhere women who've been suppressed for so long are getting an opportunity to say what they want in life. But only word which, as a lawyer, I would say, because there is a section in the IPC 295A which says if you heard the religious sentiments of a particular community, and in this letter also they say sensitive touch about one particular section of the society. That is the only
we don't
line.
know. Abha, we don't know.
Offense.
But we don't even know. We don't even know what they mean by that.
That is true.
Right,
but
we'll be assuming here.
I have to break it up.
Yeah.
Burqa word, because if you see even south of France, they had banned burkini, saying in the by the French Riviera and all, which was upturned by the court. They said no, you cannot ban the burkini. There was a movie which was made due to which the US ambassador lost his life in Syria. So maybe the censor board. And if we are saying the burqa word,
you do realize that the example that you're giving, you do realize that the example that you're giving of burkini is exactly 180-degree opposite of what we are trying to do here. No.
If it was only lipstick, no problem.
Why? But what is wrong in using the word? Are you associating it? Are you associating it with something negative?
See, the section says.
Abha, please explain to me this much. Are you associating it? Are you associating the word in the? Are you associating the word? Are you associating the word with anything negative? Are you associating the word with anything negative? If at all, you are saying women who still follow these traditions as a metaphor, you are still following your traditions, but you are still extremely aware of you as an independent woman and your rights. That is the metaphor here. Please, let's not get into the technicalities.
That is fine, but
would it have been okay?
The word may create a law and order problem.
No,
it may
no, it won't.
It will
I
not
think this
if
is
you don't
this
say
is a
so.
wrong interpretation.
If you-
No, Abha Singh, with due respect, please.
But why was
Abha Singh, with
this
due respect, we have to tell our viewers. No, please
People are
understand.
coming with this thing.
Where the burqa, hijab is a subject matter of choice of the Muslim woman or of any woman.
Yes.
If it is forced,
It may be
no,
choice,
please understand.
but it is a
Please
part
understand.
of their
If it is
religion.
forced,
it is an integral
please, Abha
part
Singh,
of
hear me
their
out. Abha
religion.
Singh, hear me out.
And if
Abha Singh, hear me out.
295A is
Abha
there,
Singh, hear me out.
then I have a problem because it hurts
Abha
the
Singh, hear me.
religious sentiments.
Abha Singh, hear me out. If it is forced, it is wrong. If it is a matter of choice, they wear it with pride, they wear it by choice, it has to be respected. There is no hurting anybody's
A small girl
there is.
wearing, where is the
correct.
choice?
No,
You will see
why?
a 10-year-old.
Okay,
No,
Abha,
please,
you know, I think
please,
you got the whole story wrong. It's a metaphor.
Trisha.
Actually, yeah. But Trisha, just 1 minute. Before that, I want Plabita to explain this to Abha, that you're getting it completely wrong. The impression that we have been given is that the movie is about women empowerment. And Plabita, not all characters are even from one religion in this movie, are they? It's a metaphor. It's not about a religion.
Exactly, they are not, and there is no part. Exactly, and there is no part in the film that says anything against any religion or section or anything. The film is purely about 4 women and living their secret lives and
Which community do they
doing what
belong
they
to?
want to
Two
do.
of them are
And,
two of them are from another community.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem. Well, but
Because it may create the society is a social fragmentation
They-
which
and
you
it is
have to
not-
see. In case it leads to no Anand when 295A is there, when cinematograph act
You
talks
are
of,
creating
you
a false sense of
but then
perception.
why?
You're
Let the
creating
censor
a false sense of.
See, if it
Don't,
says-
please.
see,
I'll
if
tell
it
you what.
says
Please don't
it
make.
hurts a
Please
particular
don't.
section.
Why
In
will
case
it
comes.
hurt?
Why will it hurt? Because you've used the word.
Pornography, I
Because
don't
you've
have a
used the
problem.
word.
Because the Chief Justice also said you cannot ban
Why will it-
Because you've used the word.
Only if the point, that particular
Why?
point,
Why?
if it hurts.
What is the negative
If it
connotation
hurts,
in the title?
You have to keep that in mind. If it doesn't,
is it
then
hurtful?
no issue.
Is it hurtful, Maulana Qasmi? Will it be hurtful to the community that the word lipstick and burqa are in the same sentence? Or is it going to be hurtful when the entire sentence with burqa in it is being used as a metaphor? I'm sure you understand a metaphor, what it really means. What is the movie's message, the real message about women empowerment? Would you not instead be proud of the fact that this is the way it is being explained to the audiences?
Yes. Let me congratulate first censor board. Censor board has done very commendable job by not giving clearance to such vulgarities.
Why, sir?
And
Why?
burqa under the lipstick under my burqa, this is the provocative. It is an insult. It is an insult. You know,
Why
on the
is it an
road,
insult? Why is it an insult, sir?
women on the look on the road because of this film. On the road, burqa-clad women are being taunted by the people, and they are making the such sentence. Lipstick under my burqa. Can you imagine this?
Plabita,
Yes, Plabita.
respond to this man, because
you people.
I am going to say, Maulana Qasmi,
and film makers
Maulana Qasmi,
are paving the way for
please remember,
communal rights on high scale level in our country.
in India, across the world, there are many women who proudly, of their own choice, wear the hijab, wear the burqa, and they also flaunt lipsticks and wear a lipstick under the burqa. If I have to literally take the word meaning of the movie, literally take the meaning of the title. So there is nothing which is taboo. It is a matter of pride. But if these women decide to express themselves, then people like you will have a problem, and that problem will manifest itself. It's just come to the fore. Maulana Qasmi, your own community will be looking at you and saying, "What is this guy saying?" Chairman of the Imam Council, what is he saying? Yes, Plabita.
We are leading the society. We are leading the society.
You're leading them. Yes, Plabita.
Have you watched the film?
So many people are taking inspiration from the film.
Have you watched
they
the film?
Are adopting.
No, he's gone to the generic. He's gone to the generic concept of film itself. He has a problem with films itself, Plabita. So he's gone on a different tangent. So get in and please explain to people like Maulana Qasmi that their days are of the yore. we are living in 2017 where the women have the right to express themselves. They've always had the right, but they are exercising that right, and it's welcome. And there are people who don't want that to happen. Plabita.
Right to express and freedom of expression.
Apart from all that, there is no
freedom of expression.
Yes. There is nothing in the film, no scene in the film that says that demeans women who are wearing burqa or are calling them uncool or anything against burqa. There is nothing in the film. Nobody in the film. There's no scene where somebody saying burqa is not.
Go ahead, Plabita.
Yeah, so I'm saying that there is nowhere in the film, there are no scenes in the film where anybody is speaking against the burqa or saying or anything related to the burqa and saying that this is wrong or this is right. It is purely fictional about 4 women. 2 of them happens to be in a burqa. So, I mean...
yes, absolutely, and I'll tell you,
So, one second. So, have you seen the film? Have you seen the film?
Let Trisha come in. Trisha, you've been waiting.
So, you haven't watched
my only submission is don't make burqa taboo. For trying to flare up this whole sentiment. Abha Singh, my only thing is there are women who don't take offense to this. Unless the women folk who actually are wearing the burqa come out and say that we find this objectionable, they will not. I believe women will not. Even if metaphor or a direct reference, they will not, because lipstick under my burqa is their matter of personal choice, and and it happens out in society across the world. It happens. So what's wrong about it? And if it is a metaphor, if it was a metaphor, so good. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why should women of any community, any social walk of life, of any strata have to choose whether or not they can express themselves? Trisha, no, Abha Singh, you're trying to say.
I just explained to you. Abha, I just explained to you. It is a metaphor.
So what?
Why not?
It is a metaphor about being chained down. It is not about a religion, please. Are you telling me you would have a similar reaction if it was lipstick under dupatta?
Trisha. By public order, morality.
Trisha, wrong argument.
If you have a problem with the Cinematograph Act, let it be abolished. I agree with one of the gentlemen who said it should be banished.
See, don't make it a problem.
It has to follow the guidelines.
Make it a problem with the rules. Don't make it a problem about moral fabric and social fabric. That's not the real. This movie.
1 minute, Abha. You make it about law. Yes, we can say, and we are waiting for it. It's been a year since it's been given to the government, and that has to happen. But please don't use the law excuse to talk about the mindset and the social fabric. Trisha Shetty, you wanted to respond to what you said.
I mean, I have the utmost respect for Abha Singh. We are normally on the same side of the debate more often than not. She brought up Benghazi. Benghazi was a completely different incident and episode altogether, and what happened as a result of Benghazi and the 4 lives that the American consulate lost is not a comparison in this aspect at all. Coming back to Burkini, that was again a problem of moral policing, with the government feeling it is appropriate to issue diktats to women to tell them what to wear, and when they go out to the beaches. Coming back to this issue, this has nothing to do with religion. Please keep that away, because like I said, this is simple divisive politics, and this is tactics.
Is burqa not related to a particular religion? Please say yes or no.
I want to ask
so what? No. 1 minute. No, Abha Singh, I am not going to allow you.
That question
Abha, I am not going to allow you. I am not going to allow you to take this debate to that track.
No. I have a question. That question.
Trisha.
Tomorrow, if I say dupatta, will you get upset?
No.
Will you get upset by saying a dupatta? Why? Why are you getting oversensitive here? Why are you getting oversensitive? It is part of the tradition. It is part of the culture.
Please,
let's not reduce the debate. Let us not reduce the debate to this.
Please don't do that.
And seriously, let's not reduce the debate to this.
Very simple. What part of a woman wearing a burqa or a hijab and also donning on red lipstick or any other shade of lipstick is objectionable to anyone, and how is it an affront to religious sentiments? What part of a woman, so if we replace burqa to salwar kameez, is that okay? what part of a woman wearing a lipstick and a hijab or a burqa is objectionable?
Exactly.
What part of a Muslim woman or a Hindu woman or a Christian woman engaging in any sort of sexual activity with consent is objectionable to any of y'all? And if that is objectionable, then you are against women's rights. You are against the idea of a woman exerting her sense of agency and engaging in consensual sexual activities. If that is what your objection is,
1 minute, Abha, let us bring us the other panelists and take it beyond this studio. Mamta Kale, you want to respond to what Trisha Shetty is saying?
How can you allow?
Are you against women equality and women rights? Is the problem that women are actually asserting their sexuality in the movie?
Anand.
It wasn't a problem when women were being objectified.
Anil, after Mamta.
It isn't a problem when the women are being objectified in 90% of the Hindi films. Then it's not a problem, Mamta Kale.
Can I come in, Anand?
Anil, after Mamta.
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Yeah.
Why is it a problem today when it's a movie about women rights, women empowerment and their sexuality and them asserting their sexuality? And why is it not a problem when 90% of the Hindi films are about women objectification?
I can't hear you.
Okay, Anil Kumar can take that question because Mamta can't hear us apparently.
No, I just want to ask you, why are you
No, please sir, answer my question first, then you can ask the question.
If you can read the entire report of the RC, no, you can read the report. I'll come to your question.
No, please answer my question first, then we'll go to your question.
It is full. See, it portrays the woman in the bad light, particularly targeting women of the certain community which might hurt sentiments.
Really?
This is the reason.
Really? So are you who's supposed to decide that?
So
let the adults decide it. Certify the movie as adults. Certify the movie. Give the movie an A certificate. Put it out in the theaters and let the people decide whether or not it is going to hurt anybody's sentiment, or is it going to challenge certain preconditions, certain laid out norms and rules in society which are wrong? Dr. Anil Kumar, the problem here today, sir, is there is a conditioning, there is a patriarchal conditioning, there is a processor conditioning, and that conditioning denies the right for women and a women-oriented movie to make its space in the screen. You have not suggested a single cut. You as a CBFC have decided to ban the movie or block the movie altogether.
Clear the movie.
Why? Why can't you come out with 150 cut suggestions that you do for other movies, and also the suggestion of dropping Burkha from the movie's name like you did with Udta Punjab? Udta Punjab, mein se Anil Kumar ji, you asked them to drop the word Punjab. That was doable. Please explain to me, Mamta Kale, if you can hear me, why was it all right? Why was it all right to suggest drop the word Punjab from Udta Punjab and suggest 100 or more than that? I don't even remember how many cuts. But here you have given an outright rejection. Why couldn't you tell them the same thing? If it is about following the rules.
See, they had also gone to the court. If filmmakers feel they can go, they're most welcome to go to the court. Firstly, number one. Number two,
why do they have to go to an appellate tribunal which they have already approached? Why do they have to go to the court? Why can't? Then what's the use of the CBFC? Let's just go to the appellate tribunal directly, Sushant. Final word to Sushant. Final word to you. I have to wind up. I'm just saying this is. They don't want to do anything about the recommendations. Let's just do away with the CBFC, Sushant. Let's just do away with the CBFC. Vivek. Let's just have an appellate tribunal and the courts. Every matter can go to the courts. Every matter can go to the appellate tribunal because they seem to have more sense and more perception of reality rather than an understanding of reality and to ensure that it gets translated and reflected on real. Sushant.
No, of course.
If we have members like Mamta Kale, and Censor Board Chairman or CBFC Chairman as Pahlaj Nihalani, I don't know what is the attitude that's going to be depicted for every single movie. Anything that questions or challenges a particular norm or a particular conditioning of society is going to become taboo. Sushant, that's what's going to happen.
No,
they don't have a problem. They don't mind 96 cuts in a drug.
Freedom of speech and freedom of expression.
A movie that talks about the drug menace gets 96 cuts. A movie that talks about women empowerment and women wanting to break shackles does not get even the right to screen itself. Sushant, that's the reality. a movie where women are being objectified gets plastered all across the city, all across the country.
It really breaks my heart that we are having this debate about a film called Lipstick Under My Burkha. It's such a beautiful film made with such sensitivity by women, written by women, acted by 4 prominent actresses of our industry, and somebody who's not seen the film, some people who have seen the film, they've just decided, 9-10 people, that no, this is not right. This is demeaning women. We are having a debate about this film and not some regional sleaze and sleaze in Hindi cinema, BC grade movies.
Those 9-10
It's not the law of the land, it's selective use of the land. It's selective use of the law. And it's based on your own interpretation. You have decided suddenly, today the audience is not mature enough to handle this movie. Tomorrow you will decide that an item song comes out and it says, "Main to tandoori murgi ho yaar, gatkale mujhe alcohol se," is a beautiful lyric to be plastered all over the country with children singing that song. That is all right because your interpretation says law allows that, is it?
Just for making money,
Oh,
these
really?
people are out
Maulana
for
Sahab.
the lust of money, and they don't care for
Sir,
communal harmony of my country. What is the need?
You have spoken very
for
little,
the
but what you have
title
said
of
has endorsed
such
our claim.
insulting words?
What you have said has endorsed our claim further.
Yes. No,
The law of the land
what
is
is
laid
the need
to be
for the
neutral, to be
title?
used judiciously, but what has happened is the process has corrupted it. It's made it sexist, it's made it patriarchal,
it can lead to the
and a group of people
disharmony.
who have already
Can lead to
conditioned
communal
mindset have
disharmony,
decided
sir.
that India is sexist, India is prejudiced, and India is patriarchal. And it's unfair. We're going to wind up the debate on that note. Let's hope the appellate tribunal does justice with this movie. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.